What's going on, everybody? Free-to-play OG here, back on day number 169 of the free-to-play account series in Marvel Future Fight. I hope you're all doing spectacular. Man, I tell you what, we got a spicy one today, y'all. We got an Odin's Blessing chest open. We got the Future Pass done, so we're going to be picking up a Picard and re-rolling one of our cards. Let's go. We've also got world first, without a doubt, world first Thanos World Boss Legend Plus clear today. So I don't know if you guys are even ready for this. I hope you brought your brown trousers. This is going to get out of control. But before we get into all of this absolute madness that is today's stream, what's going on, Jir? What's happening, brother? What's up, KT3? How you doing, Ryu? What's going on? Sandy, good to see you as always. Sakura, thanks for being here. Unique Person is in the house. Point, what's happening, dude? Good to see you. Damien, glad you're here. Thanks for being here. Jorge's in the house. Jason Newman's here. Who else we got? Koki's in the house. Nadar's here. Good to see you, Nadar. Thanks for hanging out, bro. We got Sakura in the house. Random Vids is here. What's going on, dude? We got Charles here. What's happening, Charles? Hope you're doing good. We got... That might be it. We got S up at the top. Don't forget S. I go all the way. We ain't messing around with this. And Sarkle's here. I think we didn't hit Sarkle. So what's going on, Sarkle? I think that's everybody. If I missed you, apologies. It's nice when there's so many people. I can't even tell if I said hi to y'all. Hey, Damian Hart, what's going on, bro? Yo, Gray, what's up? I actually made it. I know, I'm stoked, dude. I'll hang around for like an hour and then I'm off to watch Fantastic Four. Let's go, guys. I'm hyped to see this movie. I don't know anything about it. I saw one reviewer. I won't even tell you what he said. I accidentally caught one sentence of his review and then I ran away. I'm excited to go see this movie, man. I think it's like a guaranteed W for me no matter what, just because of the aesthetics and the music and everything. I think I'm gonna love this movie. I'm excited. I will definitely do a members only reaction video for the Mythic members on that one. Get you guys something special. Thanks so much for the super chat, Damien. Appreciate you, brother. Really glad you made it to the stream. Tong, what's going on, my friend? All right, guys, like I said, madness is about to ensue. I might be being a little over the top, you know, it could be, but let's just go with it, man. Make it as exciting as possible. Positivity prevails, my friends. All right, we got a nice bit of energy there, which we needed. We were low this morning, so that's nice. Picked up some energy for the day. Ooh, you know, probably not. Probs nots, right? I don't think so. I don't think we're buying Nornstones with gold. We'll just wait on the tier 2, I think is the plan. All right, let's see here. Pass. We're still passing on these. We've got tons of tier 3 mats. I think we've like reached that threshold, guys, where our tier 3 mats are pretty cushy, pretty comfy, not going anywhere. And then Yondu bios, this is tempting, but it's expensive. 50 bios, 165 tokens. We only have 284, and I don't want to miss out on tier 4 materials in the shop. So we're going to let Yondu sail off into the sunset, refresh our shop, and then we will go sail off into the sunset because this is garbage. All right, looking good in there. Yes, Koki, we did get our timeline battle participations yesterday. So we are 10 out of 40 now. We will be able to finish this, which is really good. We have 80 tokens. It's crazy, like, I'm so glad they added the buffer in this. You can't be missing this. You cannot miss these 80 tokens. This will doom you. So not a mistake I'm trying to make twice. But if you did miss like one day, you like forgot to craft, you'd be all right to still get the P card. And that's really nice because I don't think it used to be like that. I think it used to be dead on the money. You had to get every token from the event or you were out of P card. So really nice that they added a little cushion there for people so you're not just doomed if you miss one of the challenges. The other thing, I didn't come in here, I don't think, and talk about this. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Maybe we did. I'll be going with the P card. And then I looked at these again, guys, and I think do it for the stream, right? We'll go with the chests for the rest of our tokens. Because if you look in here, same as last time, there are CTPs in this chest. So odds of getting them are actually very, very low. I believe we checked the odds on these and it's like a 0.00, you know, whatever percent chance. Is very, very low. But we've also got the tier 4 materials, guys. So this chest could potentially be a big W for us. If we get, the way I see it, if we get one of these hits of tier 4 materials, it kind of made it better than energy for us in a lot of ways. The essence would be nice with the energy, but honestly, I'm having trouble hitting mythic rifts, so I'm going to have to like figure out, I'm going to figure something out with you guys. I'll figure out a schedule, maybe let you guys know when I'm looking for them or something. I don't know. It's on me, but like, got to get your rifts, right? So my schedule is really different from a lot of you guys. I usually come back to Discord after doing whatever I'm doing, and then I go, oh, there's all the mythic rifts. So, you know, again, my problem, not anyone else's, but something I want to get on top of fixing so I can get those mythic rifts, start getting more essence, man, so we can get artifacts. Anyhow, looking at our events, did get the energy from the shop and the boost points yesterday. That was nice. Let's get in the future pass here, and you better believe it. Ba-boom! There's our 300 tokens. All right, time to get a Picard, man. Hey, what's up, Sahaj? How you doing, brother? Thanks for being here. Nice, dude. Grats on Sentry Gears. Nice, dude. Nice, nice. Rahman, what's going on, bro? Thanks for being here. Haranshu, how you doing, man? Hope you guys are doing well. Good to see you. All right, let's see here. We got our 300 tokens. Let's just go ahead and do it, man. Let's rip it open. Let's get our card, and then we'll lock it up. And then in a few minutes here, we'll go and re-roll our Guardians of the Galaxy card and hope we get something decent from that. Again, there's really no card here that we could get that I would save, I don't think. I don't know how many times I get Luna Snow before I change my mind on that. But yeah, let's just let her rip, see what we get. Beautiful. Beautiful Loki number 2. We don't even have to think about it. That is absolutely a reroll. Hada. Love to see it. You love to see it when you love to see it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you'd hate to see it, but in this case, we love to see it. So lock up our Loki number 2 here. I thought I saw Beer. I saw Beer. What's going on, Beer? How you doing, bro? Thanks for coming and hanging out. All right, we've got our card. We've got it locked. Look through the rest of this. I try to make sure I keep you guys up to date on the events and stuff and our progress, how we're doing. Timeline quest. We're cooking, guys. We made it all the way through the hidden route again yesterday. It looks like we don't quite make a full cycle through the hidden route in one day, but it's kind of close. So I think we'll actually make it through this 3 more times, at least, during this event through the hidden route, which means another 150 tier 4 materials, which means total we'll have gotten, what is that? It was 200 or something from the initial. Was it 2 or like even 250? Because don't you get the first time reward and the repeatable reward the first time you go through? Am I remembering that right? Anyhow, tons of tier 4 materials from this, guys. It's crazy. It's going to be like 500, 600 tier 4 materials of each material that came out of this event for us this time around. So, woo, pretty crazy. Yeah, 250, right? Yeah, that's crazy. That's 400 materials. That is a lot. A little less than I just said, but still a lot. 400 tier 4 materials is huge. Huge. Massive gains. All right, guys, that's about it here. Let's check in the Alliance. Boom. Nice. Do our donation. Nice. Don't look at my mementos. I want you guys to know I've been sleeping. Why did I have to apply for Conquest today? It's weird. The last like 3-4 weeks we've been automatically signed up for it, but this time for some reason when I logged in, the game, it actually had me apply for our alliance. It was weird. I'm glad I caught it because I might have just taken it for granted and just not even looked. Weird. Strange, man. Strange stuff. We'll just keep going with Bammers, man. Easy for people to give us. Could have gone Nornstones, but again, guys, we have like over 500 Nornstones again, so we're good there. And not something I want to like push for because the tier 2s, we don't need a ton of Nornstones. Plus, we also have those 2 regular tier 2 tickets for some tier 2s for Shadowlands. So we'll get on that. Oh, hey, before I forget, we do have a couple spots in the Alliance here. I do prefer to save them for members if I can. I think it's a nice perk for members. If you are interested in a spot in the Alliance House of Grey, send me a direct message on Discord letting me know that you are interested in a spot in the Alliance and let me know if you are a member. You don't have to be a member to ask. Just, I'm probably going to prioritize members for those spots. But we have several spots. I went ahead and cleared out some of our good friends that I didn't want to remove. But hey, if they come back to the game, They can't be in the Alliance, but they can still hang out with us. All right, let me put the Discord link in the chat here. I'll go ahead and pin it in the stream. And again, if you are interested in a spot in the Alliance, go ahead and just DM me on Discord. And if you're watching this as a VOD, the Discord's linked in the description below. All right, guys, let's go ahead back in here. We got our Alliance. We need support. We need support. I got to talking about it. We got it. BIOS, I hate you, Victor. Let's see. Dude's doing this. Dude's trolling so hard. I know you are. I know you are, Victor. I see you. I see you, bro. All right. Let's keep moving here. Check our inbox, dudes. Before we do, I need to start making emblem. Goes Alliance emblem inbox. Alliance emblem inbox. Yeah, nice. I was hoping those would shift. It's weird how they do that, but anyways, nothing good anyhow. All right, so we've got some stuff in here. It's pretty boring, but we also have a nice little Odin's Blessing chest down here, so I'm just going to let all these rip. I don't know, dude's traveling or something. I think Goated was doing something. Maybe he was joking. I don't know. I never know. Caught him saying something about catching a flight, and then, yeah, he's been busy. But he's around, man. He's around. Let's just let these rip, dudes, and we'll get our OB in here, see what we get. There's not much exciting. It's like our, what do we get? Balance? No, focus. Energy crit rate, nice. Any energy attack, Odin's Blessings for us are really nice right now. Really nice. And then the rest of this is likely, yeah, just kind of middling doo-doo. Looking for that crit. I like how the Shadowlands chests, the legendary battle chests are the thing in here I was like the most anticipating a good reward out of. I was like, come on, crit bios, crit gold, let's go. The rest of these, I'm just like, eh. There's one, this one, right? The 4 to 6, I think this is the one from ABL. The 4 to 6 star comic card chest from ABL can produce premium cards. So I'm always, you know, kind of waiting for that to hit on stream and us all to freak out. All right, there we go. So we got a nice OB. Like I said, anything energy attack for us right now is really good. We're really tilted towards energy attack in our characters, like the ones we have built up. There's a lot of balance towards energy. Check my chat real quick here. Can't use Discord point. Bummer. I'll write you down. All right, what else we got going on here? Look good, look good. Oh boy. I'm staying out of that for now. Sorry, I was just reading chat. Yeah, ouch. That sucks, the crystals too. That was the other thing I was reading. Yeah, War Tiger's nice. Picked him up out of a transcended potential selector. We still got all these bios I got to use before expiry, but we're still a ways out, so nothing to worry about there. Let me get us out of the inbox here. Get back on track, you know what I'm saying? Let's do our GBR, and then after our GBRs, we'll probably roll that P card and then get into the rest of this stuff. Let's check this. We got a tick here. We're close to getting another emblem chest here as soon as we tick this over. So I think we do Alliance battle, and then we'll get another one of those today as well, which is really nice. Really nice. All right, let's get into some GBR, man. Galactus. Give us those. Galactus, give us the juice. Let's go. All right, what's up, Varun? How you doing? Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Let's do that, and we're just going to invite everybody. Start down here at the bods. Get the people that need a carry. Maybe. All the way up to the whales. We go from the krill to the whales. Hey, what's up, Sahaj? Haranshu? Is that Haranshu? I feel like it is. Might not be. You never know. It just looked like it should be, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Tarun? How you doing, man? Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Because there's an event right now, Point, for Galactus, where Galactus is actually giving us Dormammu rewards for like the next 20-something days or something like that. It's for some time. I could go check. Time. And so this is actually the same as running Dormammu right now. And besides the fact that it's faster, easier, and fun, you also get different shield archive items from Galactus than you do from Dormammu, so it gives us a chance to come in here and maybe pick a couple of them up. Gotta get the tasers for Taser Face, you know what I'm saying? There we go, GG guys. Woo, see ya. Oh, I tried to hit thank you, but thank you. Nice, there we go. Yeah, so still getting all the Soul of the Faltine like we were doing Dormammu, all that stuff. Really nice. Real nice. Yeah. And you know me, I'm crazy, dude. I'm after these tasers. I don't know why. You need so many of them. Do they come from somewhere else too, or is it just Galactus? What a weird place for that to drop, like a taser gun. Why would Galactus have a taser gun? I don't know, man. I don't think dude needs a taser. Yeah, just Galactus is the only place it drops. Ay, whoa! Ah! Oh, that's just absolutely disgusting. Get me out of here before I accidentally click the wrong thing. That is horrendous. Gross. That's like beyond bait. That's cruel. That's just mean. That's like punching a 90-year-old lady in the face just randomly. That is horrible. Horrible. Yikes. Never, never do that. That is a bad idea. Even if you're a whale, just like don't do that. Soul of the Faltine doesn't deserve that. If you're a whale, just come in here and do Galactus for fun. Farm it. All right, let's do one more here. I had no idea. That is wild, dude. It's just crazy. It was like 100 and something. Yeah, robbery, dude, for one of those. And you need like 100 and something. That's like thousands and thousands of Soul of the Faltine. It's just so crazy, dude. Crazy. Let's get Venom in here. And then just invite everybody all over again. See if anyone wants to come. And then if y'all are good, which is always no problem, I can just grab some randos. Not today. We're not going to see it today. We're going to go try and see it tomorrow. And we're in like a weird situation. We're like a ways out from the nearest like actual city. So we don't have access to a good theater. We have like a small theater that's probably showing it, and you can get these like recliners, like they're actual nice love seats that they bought, love seat recliners that they actually installed in the back of the theater, but they're like a charity thing and they donate the proceeds from those seats to, I think, the local animal shelters, which I love. But you can only get those recliners 90 minutes before you're showing. So it's this whole weird thing, and I think we're gonna try and go that route because it saves us about an hour of driving each way. So if we do that, we get to cut 2 hours of driving out of the plan to go see Fantastic Four. Because we have other options that are like 30 minutes away or whatever, but the theaters that are like a little closer are so bad that like I wouldn't even pay to go see a movie there. The audio hurts your ears. It is like, like wearing glass headphones. It's just awful. Yeah, I know. Shut up, Jason. Shut up. I know, dude. I have a feeling I'm gonna just absolutely love this movie. I'm trying to keep my expectations down, man. I'm trying not to get too hyped. Trying not to get too hyped and failing. All right, let's go, guys. Hey, it is what it is, man. We brush off the L's and we celebrate the W's. This card has been a bit of a stinker, but I think it's more just that we're free to play, so we don't get a lot of opportunities outside of Black Friday and the anniversary to reroll cards. So, you know, these always just feel kind of yucky. We are changing the craft options on our Guardians of the Galaxy card. I didn't like go through, usually I go through everything and we look at options, but we've talked about this at great length, and we really want to try and hit a blue star here. It would just be so huge if we could. So we're going to try and do that again, man. Yes, that's what we got today, Nadar. We pulled the Loki card out of the tokens. So we are going to go in here. I like can't do this without getting sweaty palms. It's so weird. Like I get anxious, even though I know like And it's not even like the results. It's that I might screw it up. It's from burning that Scarlet Witch Picard. I'm like traumatized. I get sweaty palms just doing this. What up, Vic? What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Possible Guy, what's going on? Anzella, what's happening? Chibi, what's going on, man? What's going on, everybody? Thanks for being here, guys. Whew. All right, let's do this thing, man. So we are re-rolling the craft options on our Guardians of the Galaxy Best Story Ever card using our Loki number 2. We see that there is no gold cost down here, and we have select options, which means we are on the correct screen. We are going to select options, and we are going to lock crit rate, and we are going to lock all basic attacks. We are going to be rolling recovery rate, movement speed, crowd control time, and movement speed. And we are just absolutely hoping for a blue star right here. And that we maintain Pierce, because we could lose. Guys, this could be another big L here. There's not. I really don't want to lock movement speed or recovery rate. I really don't want to. And we're also trying to use that recraft ticket. And so I don't want to like lock one of these crap stats, get the blue star here, have to use the ticket, and then like, they're okay, Sahaj, they're okay. But I don't think I'm going to lock them. It's just asking to get us. I mean, I could lock one of these. I use this as a hybrid set for now. It's tough to like just take movement speed over HP. Movement speed doesn't help us. We're capped with movement speed on almost all our characters. And really, recovery rate's bad. These aren't good stats for us. They're not good. So we probably want to reroll them. Yeah. No. We're just going to keep with the plan. We're going to keep with the plan, which is to reroll all 4 of these. We're really hoping for a blue star here. And hey, if we lose some Pierce, so be it. Good news, we've got another card coming in like a couple days. So this one's great. Recovery rate's okay. Our main problem, brother, right now is we have no dodge. Like none of our cards have dodge. So if we start locking recovery rate on the dodge star, we're just gonna, it's not gonna be good. We could potentially put ourselves in a really tough spot doing that, because if we do not have dodge on any of these cards, our rages aren't gonna function, and we're constantly going to be fighting for dodge. Yeah, I'm kind of with Nadar on that one as well, because we can sacrifice HP, we can't sacrifice dodge. If we don't have the HP, we're a tiny bit squishier in PvP. If we don't have the dodge, our rages don't function. And it forces us to use the character building screen to make up for that dodge, and that really hurts. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I've been feeling it. Like we don't have the dodge on any cards, and I feel it. So we're gonna go with this, guys. Again, Sahaj, I don't think you're crazy, but I think for our specific situation right now, I think I'm gonna roll them. If I lose the Pierce, so be it. That's just the way it is, guys. We got another reroll coming. Let's let her rip. Come on. We got him locked, right? Locked. Unlocked, 100 crystals, good to go. Whew, hit me. Come on. Oh, come on with it then. I'm so glad we have another roll coming, guys. That is the dirtiest, shittiest roll we could have got on this card. I am glad we went the route we did. It would have been really brutal. Not to like say it was wrong, but locking those stars would have been so brutal. If we had locked one of those stars, we would have just been surrounded by crap. We would have had Pierce, but not good. I would much rather see this. We're gonna just re-roll this again. Yeah, you miss. Hey guys, hut, and a hut, and we wait for the W. You brush off the L's, man. It happens. No big deal. This card's been a bit of a stinker, man. It's part of the process. Now, if we hadn't had that recraft ticket, I may have looked at that differently, but I'm really trying to leave open the door to land the blue star here, use the 3-star recraft ticket, get the 5% Pierce, and potentially have a completed card. That is way too good of a thing to risk mucking up. So we're good, man. We're good. No, we're going to take a while, but not a million years. Sahaj, if we do that, brother, I cannot tell you how much I see people who put the, you think what I'm going to do is going to hurt? You know what really hurts? The people who have 25% Pierce and literally have to break every card from its Pierce because they have unacceptable stats on their cards. I do have a dodge star. Hey, we are legit. We've got a dodge star. But if you look at this, dude, look at this. Poison resist, crowd control time, recovery rate, and 1 dodge. We're so short on dodge, it's insane. And I can't afford to, you know, have none. So, again, like here, so we may lock recovery rate here. It depends on what we get on the Guardians of the Galaxy card. The cards are so crazy, man. Navigating your cards. This is like why account help exists at all. I don't know if anyone would give a crap if it wasn't for cards. These decisions are difficult because like here is a much more tempting place to lock the recovery rate. Just saying. So it's like really tricky. It's really tricky. Pain in the ass. But anyways, no big deal. We've got another card coming. Big ol' miss on that one. We lost some Pierce, which is going to hurt a little bit, but we'll be fine. Probably should have done that after we killed Thanos, but it's okay. We're going to make it happen now with 8% Pierce or whatever. No. Not resist. Sahaj was talking about like tertiary stats, like movement speed and recovery rate, stuff like that. Stuff like that. We have, yeah, 8% Pierce. We should be okay. We got this. We just wanted to test it, you see, to make sure that anyone else would be okay with 8% Pierce. We wouldn't want them to go in, you know, and be like, oh, shoot, what happened? And look at this, guys. Mad gains. 100 energy, 6-star ISO 8. Woo! Man, that's huge, dude. Just absolutely raking it in from the crystal spending bonus mission over here. Don't mind me. All right, let's keep rolling, guys. World Boss Legend next, yeah? Yeah? Let's do it, man. I'm going to get rid of a little bit of energy here, just so we're recovering some while we're playing the game. As we do. No way! Did he really? That's really sad. Is that real? Not that I don't believe you, I just like that actually is really sad. Not that he's my favorite dude, but he is like a living legend, or a non-living legend. Yeah, 71. Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. My goodness. I actually have been seeing a lot. I've been crazy. I used to watch professional wrestling when I was younger. I like how we call it professional wrestling. This is hilarious to me. But yeah. Rest in peace, man. That's crazy. Yeah, absolute legend, dude. Hulk Hogan. Absolute legend. Yeah. It is sad. Very sad, man. That's wild. I wonder, I didn't look at what it was. I wonder if it was his heart. Not that it's any of my business, but I'm just curious because I know he had a pretty, you know, a lot of stress on his body in his life, you know? Yeah, we probably don't know yet, but that's okay. Man, really sad. Be good to your vessel. It's hard, man. 71 is, hey. Maybe it's not the high score, but I'd be happy to live 71. My goal's 80. We'll see how I do. I have not been the nicest to my vessel. Hang in there, vessel. You're doing good. All right, let's keep this thing moving, man. Let's go. Let's do our world boss. We got Corvus as boss of the day. Cool. So we'll do 1 Thanos, 1 Corvus, and then some Kang. And we want to try and save Storm for Kang. Yeah. See if we can get the 100-second challenge. That's what I think. I think that's a good plan. Because I don't think we need Storm for this. Oh boy. Go for it, Zafar. Let me know how it goes, man. Let me know if you enjoy. I'm curious how that works for you. The third video is coming, man, with the rest of the info. It's got all the other, like, you know, the card quest, blah, blah. But you already probably know about all that stuff anyhow, man. So you're good to go. All right, dudes. Let's jump on in here. What's up, Thanos? What you got? What you got? Who's killing him? Who are we doing this with? Null? Let's test it with Null since he's so good at not dying. So we can get a hang of the attacks and stuff like that. And we'll just use up Laufeyson and Black Widow. We'll give him some backup to make him feel strong, even though they're not going to do anything to help him. They're just going to like cheer him on from the back. Go, no. Go, no. Woo! All right, we'll take that. No. H, he's absolutely awful. Terrible. Good question. Loki is really bad in World Boss Legend. And I saw someone in a comment I haven't gotten a chance to reply to mention something about a single skill damage proc maybe being better for Loki in World Boss Legend. I haven't tested it, but I don't think so, my friends. I think a single skill damage proc on Loki is absolutely miserable because if you line it up on the 5, if you line it up on the 5, you have to let it play out, and he just stands there forever. I don't even know if the clap will happen inside of a single skill damage proc. Like, it's insane. And if you hit it on the 4, you're not going to do any damage. So there's like no way to line up a single skill damage proc for Loki that I'm aware of, as far as the way I understand him, to make him do like more damage. Mini Rage is always going to be your best bet because you can slam his skills into that window and get them all to hit with the bonus. And he's still absolute gray, crispy, baked in 100-degree sun dog turds in World Boss Legend. So for World Boss Legend Plus, no, he'd be terrible. We see it every once in a while. I mean, hey, he breaks Black Swan's shield pretty quick. Credit where credit's due, eh? I don't know. I'm like increasing basic damage. I don't know if any of this is actually going to be very helpful here. I'm not going to lie. Because of the basic damage reduction that he's got. Like, I think it's all pierce damage, or instinct damage for the most part, doing damage to him. And I don't know if basic damage increases instinct damage. Just something I don't know, frankly. I'm looking for agent and I'm blind. Where's my agents? There they are. Not that we need a agent necessarily, but we'll get some ignore dodge just in case it helps. I don't know. Sure. All right, let's give it a shot. I don't know what's going to happen in here. I'm probably going to die. I know I've seen like one of the telegraphs from this fight. So yes, we are here. What's up, Thanos? It's nice to see you. Stop warping dimensions, Thanos. It's freaking rude. And stop destroying timelines, Thanos. Yeah, this is an intervention, Thanos. You need to stop. It's gotten out of control, bro. It's affecting your family. It's affecting your loved ones. It's affecting the multiverse. It's affecting Yggdrasil. Get it together, bro. This guy, the nerve. I killed the woman who gave birth to me. The only thing's left for me are the blood of my enemies and allies. Well, sucks to be you, Thanos. You're just a big purple grump. Nobody likes you. I'm making up my own dialogue here as we go. Even myself in another multiverse. So yeah, he gets so tired of talking smack at everybody else that he's like, I'm going to start talking crap to myself. See how that goes. Yeah, Mad Titan indeed. Crazy talking to himself. In the name of Odin, the father of all things, I'm gonna slap you. All right, let's go then, Thor. Skodan. Oh. No, not really. The ear memes, maybe for Mr. Fantastic, are nice. All right, I'll focus up here. Let's see what's going on. Woo! There they is, man. There they is. The Black Order. Again, I have no idea what I'm doing, so don't yell at me when I inevitably do something very stupid. Okay, we're just getting some damage in here, kind of watching for telegraphs. Looks like basic attacks so far. Nothing crazy. And I do know that these guys are going to jump in to help a dude. One at the time, I'm assuming, at least at the beginning of the fight. Where are you going, buddy? Okay, so he... Oh, shows what I know, 2 at a time. Oh, I better move, and I'm not gonna... Ouch. Woo! Okay, so some telegraphs. Okay, so they just kind of like jump in, do a telegraph, bounce out. Okay. Yeah, honestly, does not feel overly punishing. Or you know, how late in the game we are. It's not kind of nice that they're gonna let... You know, this didn't need to be a brick wall on stage 1. I do hope that it ramps up a bit as you go up in stages. This feels a little... Well, I don't know. I shouldn't say anything yet. We'll see how we do. We've only got 8% pierce. But it looks like we're doing a good amount of damage, so... Okay. Okay, the Black Dwarf. Oh, and a big, like, takes up a lot of area denial, is what you call that. With the big circle telegraph. Bunch of area denial. Okay, another telegraph. You just throw in the glaive. Little slam. See what else we can see here. Okay, we got another attack coming in. And we've got something about the Twisted Realm. Oh, cool. It's Daddy Thanos. What's up, buddy? Big Daddy Thanos. What's up? Cutting down your homie. You're only bromie. No one else to talk to when you crush the universe. That's sad, man. Sad. That was like his last person he had to talk to. He even said he started talking smack to his old self. Am I gonna die here? I don't know. I think no was a good choice. Just kind of like face tanking this thing, walking through the red. Looks good, looks good. Bars are still going down. Stay out of the purple. This could be harder, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely. Very cool fight. Very easy on stage 1 for how far we are. From what I can tell, unless this is gonna like reset his health bars back up to max and everything's gonna like double the amount of attacks. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, that literally could have happened and this fight would have felt more like... I don't know if they just wanted to make it accessible and it ramps up quickly. I don't know, maybe we're ripped. What can I say, dude? Toot, toot. Get out of the chair. I'm gonna sit in the chair. I'm gonna sit in the throne, looking like a badass. Get out of here, Thanos. Free to play, day 169. Help him up. Help him up. Seriously, toot toot. Guys, Dunsters, bro. I saw that coming too. The little bit I saw, I was like, yeah, I don't think we're gonna struggle a ton to get this guy down. I'm not gonna lie. Unfortunately, when you treat people like that, Thanos, nobody wants to hang out with you. Not even yourself. Have you cleaned up the mess that Thanos created? He pooped his pants when his former self showed up. Somebody clear him out. Help him up. Help him up. Until all the rifts are closed. I don't know. Good stuff, man. That's cool, dude. I always appreciate new content. Not very hard. We'll see if it ramps up again. I don't know. Other people are going to push stages in this way faster than I will. We'll be happy to see it as our world boss of the day, no doubt. But pretty easy. Cool fight, though, man. Cool fight. I will be critical, though. I will let myself be a little critical. That feels like it should have been harder. That was honestly easier than, like, Black Swan. It was not hard. I felt like there wasn't hardly even anything I needed to pay attention to. So, next time, Netmarble, bring us a new boss, please. Like these guys. We love this stuff. This was amazing. We love this stuff. Even this stuff. Bring us new bosses. And make them hard, please. Whatever comes next, make it really, really difficult. I shouldn't be able to do it, Netmarble. Let's put it that way. My ass shouldn't walk in there and get it done. All right, but very cool. And on the non-critical side, a very cool fight, man. Lots of cinematic flavor to that. Love that they utilize all the Black Order. I hope somebody help me here, maybe that's seen that fight a few times already. I hope the moves are random. Is it random who like comes in and strikes for him? Because it would be really tragic if it was scripted. And it was always Ebony Maw and whoever came in first, and then Corvus, and I think Proxima were the second one. Just be sad because as you speed it up, you'd only see that first one ever. Be interesting. Anyways, we got Corvus Proxima for our World Boss Legend of the Day. So let's go ahead and bang this out. We'll go ahead and just do this so that we can save these guys for Kang. I really want to try and get that 100-second challenge. Start pushing through Kang, man, because I'm pretty sure I won't waste our time going and looking. We'll go ahead and do this. But I think Kang is just really kind of free to play friendly as far as climbing goes. Professor X is the only thing that gets in your way from getting to like 50 or something like that. You can push way up on Kang as a free to play with only Professor X. So if it comes down to it, maybe we spend crystals on Black Friday to push through. It is random. That's awesome, dude. That makes me really happy, actually. That is a huge deal. For it to be random, because like the telegraphed attacks on Corvus and Proxima are scripted and it feels really boring. They always land in the same place and it just feels like such a missed opportunity, because if they just had like 3 random patterns, It would make it so much more interesting and engaging than just the same pattern every time. Like even with Black Swan too, it would have been really nice if that like telegraph she does that like throws the rocks across the majority of the screen and you always just have to come back towards yourself. It'd be really nice if that was random and went just like one of the 4 directions and you had to adjust and make a decision. That kind of stuff is like a big impact. Whoops. I don't know why I just did that. There was no reason to do that. I forget a lot of the times that when you try again in World Boss Legend, it brings you all the way out of the freaking stage. I just wanted my 3, man. I just wanted the buffs, dude. What you want? Is Kush here? Hey, what up, Kush? What's going on, bro? I was just thinking about you this morning, man. I hope you're doing good. Good to see ya. Shavendra, what's going on, bro? Max 001's in the house. What's going on, dude? Good to see you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Dark Gaming, what's going on? We are doing good, my friend. We are cooking. Thanos is down. We bricked one of our cards. We got an Odin's Blessing. We're just kicking ass, man. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Got to get those buffs from 3. What stage are we on? Stage 1? Okay, good. Nice and easy. I don't know why I used the tier 3 there and why I could have let it play out. Would have been a better decision. Saving it and using it with the 4 skill would have been a better decision. But we went with the worst decision, because you know. I feel like World Boss Legend is the time we can slack off and kind of just do what we want. Like let Doctor Strange's full tier 3 skill play out just for fun. There we go. I think we're going to look at a couple accounts at the end of the stream today. I cannot make a promise that I can get to yours specifically, whoopsies, but we are looking at some accounts today, so hopefully we'll get you in there. Don't you hit my toes. All right, enough, dude. Enough. All I wanted to do was a tier 3 skill with Gwenpool. Now I feel better. Get out of here, Gwenpool. Good job. You've done your time. Huh. We just happen to have like everything up on Strange. Be nice to get like a Mighty Rage on someone at some point. We're not quite there yet, but it'd be nice, man. It'd be nice. We got no Mighty Rages. Just mighty competitions and mighty judgments and mighty authorities now. Shoot. Look at us go. I have like lost the plot. I don't know where the boss is. I don't know what is going on. I am dead now because I accidentally dove in too soon. That's all right. We are just gonna step up with Gwenny P. Get her done. Old Gwenny P until we die, and then that's gonna be really sad. You can do it, Gwenpool. With the aliveness, you need to move, though. Oh, I screwed up, but that's okay. So bad. Oh, no, it's gonna cost me. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I don't think Magic can do it. I don't know, guys. It's not looking good. What's her deal? Oh, yeah, you gotta do, like, the counter. Hoping that would hit me, but nope. Oh, you don't say! Really? What a pleasant surprise. Where are you going? Magic, blue stacks. What are you guys doing? I don't even know who I'm supposed to be attacking right now. I can't tell. But I know that Magic is probably going to make this happen, which is absolutely crazy. And I never would have seen that coming. Not no way, not no how. Good job, Magic. You can stay. Good job. Man, 72 life seed. Very, very nice. You'll love to see it. Oh, yeah. 36 and 13. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Very nice, man. Very nice. Yeah, that was a clean run there. You know what I mean? Losing our main DPS, losing our second DPS, and then clutching it with a PvP character. It's really how you want to do it if you want to look good when you're playing World Boss Legend. Don't forget that. You got a go point? Dang. Don't let me forget to look at your account. All right, man. I'm going to write you down, Point. We're going to take a look as soon as we can, brother. I hope you have a good day. Thank you for hanging out. All right, let's put you on here. There you go, dude. All right, let's go ahead and do Kang with Storm and see if we can get our 100-second challenge, man. And I need... Yeah. You can go 1 minute and 40 seconds. In the past month? I don't know. There's a full documentation of it on YouTube, though. I'm just kidding. I don't know. What did we do? What have we done in the last month? We tier 4'd Magic. We did other stuff. I don't know. New Avengers is the only card I recommend for a hybrid set, brother. Or Marvel Zombies. The 20% HP proc is really all, like, the only thing worth hybridizing. Because otherwise, you just end up giving yourself kind of worse stats. What are useless? No. Oh my gosh, Sahaj. Because you're a PvP expert, right? Magic is so ripped, bro. Don't tier 4 her, Sahaj, whatever you do, so that I can find you in PvP and beat the poo out of you. Because Magic rips, dude. She is incredible, and I have zero regrets tier 4ing her. And I only have, like, well, I don't want to leave the menu, but I only have, like, maybe 2.5 regrets, maybe 1 regret tier 4ing Black Widow. If that. And not really. I get to put a Mighty Authority on her and actually give her a build. I want to get her artifact is what I want. Do what in Platinum? Are you talking about for like timeline battle? Because I don't use Magic in timeline battle. And you shouldn't either, by the way. That's probably true, Goated, except you forgot that there is one character that is significantly worse than both of them, and that's Deadpool. So besides Deadpool, yeah, you're probably right. Just saying. You know. All right, let's go, guys. Let's go. This is fun and all, but all right. Storm, we need some support, man. We got to make this as spicy as possible. So I think we go that route and then like Dazzler. Is Dazzler going to give us the biggest damage output? Yeah, oh yeah. By a lot. You're just bad at playing her, Sahaj. All right, let's see here. Yeah, that's good, man. That's it. And I think we can maybe do this. Let's do proper strikers. For sure. Get a bunch of damage so we can just crank it. Damage. You don't have any other damage. So I don't think... You're confused, Sahaj. Don't tell people what to do in PvP. I love you, but don't do that. People get confused with this whole thing. They're like, I don't know what they're like. That is a really weird perspective. Ghost Rider's pretty good, actually. He has an immortality artifact and can clap people. So I don't know what you're talking about, but that's okay. My sentry loses to fucking Deadpool, goated. What are you talking about, bro? I remember my first time playing Marvel Future Fight. I remember that. It was fun. What am I looking for? I want, like, I don't think that Ignore Dodge helps us here much, like, at all. Oh, not Agility. I want Agent. And I think we have one other Ignore Dodge striker, right? Yeah. I don't think that does us much good. I just don't want to use M'Baku because we'll lose the support. I think we can, though. Let's min-max it. We'll make do. If we can't use M'Baku, we'll be fine. Just increase damage, Kevin. What's up, Kevin? How you doing? All right, let's go. Yeah, well, let's see, man. Main priority today is trying to get this 100-second challenge in this arena, in this fight. That's all we care about. Damn. I thought I could get away with it. If I could, that would be massive. I think I can get away with it if I time the one correctly. Try again. No, we're good. We can just go like this. There, we'll be fine to just shake these off. 3, 5, 4, 1, 0, 6. Get in the air. This is gonna like cook him to the next phase. Yeah, dudes, I don't know that this is even gonna be particularly challenging. We'll see. It's mainly all these phase swaps and all this crap that makes it take a long time. Where were you casting that? 3, 4, 5. Oh god, we're so screwed. This is terrible. I gotta test this. She's really bad for hitting these shields down. Gonna attack? No? Wow, yeah, this is taking so much time. I think Dazzler's probably better for it than Storm was. Potentially. Or maybe I just screwed up the one. Could you hit? Maybe not. Maybe she's awful. Hit him with something. Holy shit. Hit him with something. We're all, no, I always lose track of time. Am I like way back? I feel like we're way off time, right? We're over already, right? I'm so bad with the time. We're over already, right? I think so. Yeah, we need to be done by like... You get 5 minutes total, right? Yeah, so we're just over at this point. We're 3 seconds over. We need to get it done when this clock reads 3:20. Yes, sir. All right, thank you. Appreciate that. What's up, Yaron? How you doing, man? Thanks for being here. Santa Tenny, what's going on, dude? How you doing, bro? Good to see ya. All right, I need to not suck during the dimension phase. Really, that's what killed us. That is what killed us, was the dimension phase. That was so trash, but it's all right. I don't know. I think I probably want to start that over. Yeah, that's really bad. Really bad. We can do it. We got this. We got this, man. Looking for an account review, but we already talked about doing it at the end of the stream, so I'm kind of just chilling, trying to get this down. That's what's going on. Oh, that didn't work out. Yeah. I'm not even sure the co-op skill you know what? I'm gonna admit something. I have no idea how the co-op skill works with protecting you from damage. No idea. I have no idea why some purple attacks can be blocked with the co-op skill and some cannot. I've just never bothered to ask. I don't know why or how it works that way. Maybe somebody does? I don't know. No idea. But that's not a good strategy there. We need to just like let this go. And then maybe this, we can go, and then 3, 5, 4, 1, 0, 6 is a much better strategy. Literally like 10, 20 seconds faster than dicking around and not just slapping straight into this next phase. All right, so here, I'm gonna try 3, there we go, and then 3, 5, 4. 4 takes so long to hit, but it worked. Whoa, how did we end up on this clown? Gosh damn it. All right, we'll just do the big transcendence skill to clear the map. 5, 2, 1. There we go. Nice. Much better than last time. Much better. Sloppy still, but much better. Let's go with the nice lined up procs. Get the extra damage. The 2, 3, 5, 4. Just kidding. Smoked. Why can't I use my moves? Because they're on cooldown. That is a very reasonable reason to not let me use them. Let's just go ahead and bust that 6, dude. Let it cook. Get that proc. Oh, shite. Give me some healing. Nice. Nice. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on with it. Let me out. 406. Let's go. Two. Let's go, y'all. I told you, today's a good one, man. Let's go. Thanos down. Kang cleared. Stage 10 challenges. Card bricked. Killing it. Killing it. Let's go. Bam, dude. Oh. You love to see it. Thank you. Yeah, Storm is crazy, dude. She cracked. That did end up lining up pretty well. We got some good procs on the tier 3 skills a couple times that really made that cook. That bad boy. Nice, nice. Working our way towards better chesticles. What's our requirement? Villains here? Can we do it? No. No, we can't. We cannot. Probably no shot. But you know I'm gonna try it. Oh, Tasky. Oh, we need that uniform. Hey, Gene Bean, what's going on? Hi. Whoa, sticking your foot in my mouth, huh? That's nice. I don't think Hulk's got any chance of doing this. Like, no chance. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Hulk lead. But we're gonna give it a shot anyhow, just to see if we can make it work, right? What you doing? Are you just waiting for Mama? Okay, well, go keep waiting over there. You're a good girl. Good girl. Goodbye. You're not very good as a striker for World Boss Legend, unfortunately, Gene Bean. I won't hold it against you. Do that. Maybe we don't die. I don't know, some attack speed. We have, like, no strikers that we can use because it's villains only, so let's just strike with these guys. This is gonna be ugly, you guys. I'm kind of just joking around. I don't even know that we can clear Kang stage 1 with our Hulk. We'll see how it goes, man. We've got no CTP, pretty mediocre build, dog hair in our mouth. None of those things help you kill Kang. Nah. Nope. Way off, in fact. Let's see how one of these goes. But yeah, not much better. Certainly not worth. First of all, I think that's way off. I don't even think we can get that with that damage. Maybe, but if we could, it would be a struggle. And it's like, is it worth it? Because we really don't need to use Hulk. The only reason we're using Hulk is because we used our villains already for other things. So, no, not gonna do that today, but I will take Venom here and punch Kang in the teeth. Yeah, just like that. No real good lead left here, is there? No, not really. Oh, Sif, right? Yeah. Why not, man? Good deal. Good. All right, get into this thing, man. I don't know. We don't have much left. No, he's already 100%. I need to go tick those off so I don't see them anymore. Go actually, whatever that is, unlock their potential. So they'll quit bugging me. There one is. I was like, we got to have another potential we can hit. You know what I'm saying? What are you guys arguing about? HP on Hulk? Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, but... Hulk versus Venom. Dude, I don't think that's much of a comparison for our account. Oh, is that what we're arguing about? Oh, shoot. That old chestnut, eh? Yeah. No, thank you. That old chestnut. Here, have a little extra attack. Here, have another attack. Have some more attacks. So much attackage. Boom. I don't think we usually do, stage... Yeah, we do. Stage 9 with Venom. Yeah. Okay, now move. Yeah, just like that. Now when I say move, move your ass. I know, right? That's it, man. That's the hot topic. I forgot to attack. I was thinking about stupid Venom versus Hulk. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. You gotta move. Bro. Ha. Red Room ain't got shit on me. Come on. Oh, jeez. It's a weird kind of like thing anyways. Like, yeah, what are you even talking? They're just different characters, man. They're not the same. It's apples and oranges. They're not the same thing. I definitely think right now in the game, it's kind of a moot point, like, because Hulk has more use in the game than Venom right now. Just period. Doesn't matter where you're at on your account. It doesn't matter who you have unlocked. If you have every character in the game unlocked, then Hulk has more use for you. If you have very few characters unlocked, then Hulk has more use for you. So it just is like, kind of, whatever. But Venom's amazing, so why are we even arguing? Like, who cares? Venom's awesome. You are not going to be sad if you pick up Venom on your early game account, and you are not going to be sad. Although I will say for late game players, I'm not sure how much use you get out of Venom, right? Because you're just using him in World Boss Legend Plus, right? I don't know. My thoughts. He's not meta on any day. Yeah, in ABL. Yeah, exactly. ABXL. Yeah. I'll let people have their own opinions, you know what I'm saying? That hurt. Oh, my balls. Owie. All of my balls. Ouch. Hut. And a hut. Where's that? This is such a casual clear. I haven't paid attention in a while. I don't know what's going on. Let's go boom. Let's go boom. Da. And explosion and go. Oh! Did we get hit? Yeah, we got hit. Loser. Aren't you done? Yeah. He's done. Let's go. Lots of good movies lately, y'all. What the heck? You're into movies, man, I tell ya. Good stuff going on. Especially the kind of movies I'm into. Like, I feel like I've been spoiled lately. What a treat. Sinners was absolutely amazing. I loved Bring Her Back. Like, even last year, too, man. There's just been a lot. A24, bro, is, like, so not overhyped, in my opinion. I absolutely love that studio. I learned a little bit about those guys, and, like, this is just, like, a little bit of information I picked up on the internet. It's not verified or anything. But, like, I can tell, obviously, that they interfere a lot less than other studios. And I think that's a big part of their, like, thing, is they find really creative directors and writers, and they pay less attention to the actors that are involved in your project and more attention to your project, which means you get better stories, you get better scripts, you get more rich, less molested, for lack of a better term, movies, right? Because when studios get involved and interfere a bunch, especially with things like Talk to Me or Bring Her Back, movies like that, they get all kinds of just, it is not good, man. Those kind of movies are hard to make. They're really hard to make because you're trying to make a horror movie that actually has a story to tell, and that can be a really difficult thing to do, and studio involvement will brick that like 90% of the time. At least that's my feelings. I could be wrong. I'm just riffing. But yeah, I love that studio, man. So many good movies for me have come out of that studio. It's crazy. But I deal with a lot of anxiety and a lot of like kind of like depression oriented stuff and the family and things like that. So like a lot of those stories hit home for me. The ones about grief and depression and like the really dark stuff tends to resonate with me a lot. So anyhow, end of rant. Love that. Love that studio. So many good movies, man. Wasn't The Green Knight A24 as well? Like Green Knight, Beau Was Afraid. Dude, they've made so many good movies. I haven't watched Civil War yet. I ain't going there. Not yet. I don't even know if he has a lead. Don't care. We're good. This is our last clear. We need some resources. Give us some tier 4 mats, man. Are you... I tried so hard, man. I tried to change the subject to movies. I did my best. What can I say? We brush off the L's and we celebrate the W's. That's what I can say. And that was an L. Wow. Oh yeah, we got Mysterio striking. That's how you know this is getting serious, dude. Mysterio is fighting Kang. Oh boy. Nice dodge, Thor. Wow. Feeling the, like, you know, slightly altered team here on stage 9. Feeling it. A little harder to do damage. Yeah, let's scoot in here, Thor. Ways out there, brother. And hiya! Oh, nope, we didn't make it. Clop, 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 bing, bang. There we go. Yeah, I gave a good thought to putting that mighty CTP of competition on Thor instead of Hulk, actually. But I decided we already have the mighty judgment. I don't really want to pull it off, and we have another target for our CTP of comp, so... Poor Thor, chills with the judgment. Oh, I'm not playing anymore. That's what happened. We're playing World Boss Legend on autoplay. Thanks, but no thanks, BlueStacks. I appreciate the offer, though. I think I'll go ahead and steer for this one. Sure. Why not? Not yet. Plan to, though. Absolutely. Yeah, we're going to go Tier 4 Hulk with the mighty CTP of competition and crank up his build. That is the plan. Yes, sir. Works out really well for our account because not only is the CTP of comp supposed to be quite good on Hulk, our Hulk still has an obelisk. So it's a really nice, like, big upgrade. And then part of the reason I'm like Hulk all the way for this whole thing, not to flare this up, but just something important, genuinely. You use him, you double dip with Hulk on the turnaround, the reset for ABL. So I want him to be strong because we got to use him twice on those days. So having a really crappy built character for, 2 in a row is just brutal on the reset. By the way, reset coming up, guys. I got to pay attention to that today. So I got to do my timeline right. Am I wrong? That's right. Life Seed, nice. I believe that is today, right? In whatever, 8 hours or whatever. So depending on where you are, maybe in the morning. But yeah, we've got reset coming. So don't forget, 8 hours from now, we got reset. I don't know how. We are still rank 103. Somehow. I missed 10 entries. I will say, with Timeline Battle, it can be a little weird, right? Because when you lose points. So non-participation is better than losing. Very strange, right? So, that's why it didn't, like, hurt me so much, because I just didn't lose or gain any points. In Shadowlands, we got up to, what was it, 96? Or 95. Was our last clear, so we're on stage 96 now, which was almost 20 floors we pushed, which was big push in Shadowlands. Really happy about that, honestly. Really happy about that. We'll start pushing. I think our next goal is going to be the 110s, the 120 before we push again. I don't want to push every week. There's no point. Like, I don't need the next 3 floors rewards urgently. They can wait. Excuse me. So we'll give it some time, build up some more tier 2s, build up some more characters, so that when we do push, hopefully we can clear to 110, maybe somewhere in there. Let's see here. 98 hundreds of 6. This is nice, man. Nobody's mad about having an extra 6 rank 6 black antimatter. But 110 is this. And I really, Kevin's got it. We want to get to 110 so we can get another tier 2 mega rank up ticket, and then obviously 135. So we can get the selector, get ourselves another CTP of Rage. Yep, let's go. Let's see here. So Thanos down, man, that's that. Nice and easy. Oh, let's go ahead before I forget. Not that it matters. My headset might die. I wonder if I can plug it in while we're just chilling here. I'll bet I can. It's the first time I've had that happen. My headset was just like, Gray, I'm going to die. Like, oh, all right. Can I plug my head in? Let's see. It's gonna be silly. There we go. Nice. How'd we do? You guys still hear me okay? Oh, I accidentally hit the top button. The settings on this headset is so crazy, dude. So crazy. It's got all the noise canceling and this weird, what is it called? Like, be aware mode or something like that. And it sucks. It makes everything sound so weird. It feels like it amplifies everything outside the headset. Super strange. Let's go ahead and do Alliance Battle. You guys still hear everything okay, right? Plugging that in didn't change anything. Make the, change my output or input sources or some crappy stuff. Looks good on my end, so let's go ahead and jump into Alliance Battle Normal. Last villain today, and then speed human female. Okay. Go. Nice, thanks, Nadar, yeah. Wasn't sure. I don't even know if the headset's technically charging right now. I'm not sure if that's even plugged in. I think we're gonna make it okay. This headset's kind of a champ. Charges, like, the charge lasts forever. That's a tough call, Nadar. Energy's the more consistent reward. I think you have chance, like, higher. Golly, it's a lot of energy. It's a lot of energy. So I want to say the energy is the better bet, because if you take 400 energy and you slam it into dispatch, the rewards you're looking at, even if they're bad, are probably almost assuredly going to outweigh what you're going to pull out of that chest. And there's still the chance you could get premium items from dispatch as well. So the only reason I'm thinking about pulling the chest is literally YOLO for the stream. I don't think it's the way to go for anybody else. I think the energy is the better bet. Did I say hi, Duck? What's up, Duck? I don't know if I said hi. Hi. And Nafaus, what's going on? Naufus, how you doing? He doesn't need his artifact. It's just a bit more damage. It just, depending on the rank, it's more damage. Increases his damage. I don't know. I think it's just basic damage increase or something like that. Nothing fancy. So no immortality. He gets his immortality from his passive and stuff. So nothing like that. I guess that's why they've been comfortable not letting us get it from World Boss Legend for so long. Because we don't need it or something. I don't know, man. What's up, Alan? How you doing, bro? We're doing good, man. Getting another live stream on the books. That was the correct team. We're good. I'm just gonna like plow through these, man. Get us to account help so I can get this stream done in 2 hours today, hopefully. And you know what? Give myself a break today, because I have been working my little tiny buns off this last week. Should have hit the 6. Whoops. All right, we'll go 6. $7 mil. Missed the 6. Oh, and I didn't even see he was going center. I timed that so poorly. That's all right. I can still get it. Yep. Nice. Nice. It's actually a nice little save there. It hit the 6 kill, man. Yeah, we could got 13 mil. Yeah, pretty shitty run. But that's okay. Not bad. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, she's real bad. Sakura, yeah, without her uniform. She's not very good. Still, dude, still, this is our team, I believe. God dang, that's really our lead? I mean, oh, boy, that sucks, man. Surely we have a leadership we can use. Is that why I was leveling her up? Probably. Yo, what's up, Pipes? How you doing, bro? I mean, 24% attack is better than whatever Katie's providing. What you got, KT3? My team is Tier 4 Sentry with Mighty Conquest, Tier 4 Null with Mighty Greed, and Colossus support with regular Insight, but never got beyond 1% Platinum. Going back and forth between Platinum and Vibranium in Timeline Battle, that's my exact story, brother. Except I can rank a little higher than 1% Platinum. I think I just kind of stock the top 20, and I usually end up actually lately. My null is built stronger, so the way I'm kind of doing what I'm doing is double supporting null. I have Agent Venom with the pretty good artifact. I think it might even be 5-star, and the uniform, and then I have null with his artifact as well. So part of the reason I'm able to do what I'm doing in PvP is because my null is really strong. So I give null either Hela and Agent Venom or Colossus and Agent Venom, depending on who I'm fighting, and yeah, go at them that way. Yeah, because this is just giving us like crit and then oh no, yeah, this is self. What was the buff? This is it. Ignore dodge. Do we ignore dodge or attack? And we really could use I think Elsa's lead is a little better than this for us, but I think I can show you, yeah, but again, I think it's just an issue of like, unless you have, I think it's probably just that I'm cranking up my null, and I'm struggling as well, dude. It's a tough game, man. PvP ain't easy, bro. It ain't easy, but trying and losing can be better than not trying at all. Auto playing is rough. No, Shuri has a bad lead. Oh no, she has a good one. This is what we were using. I'm stupid. Thank you. I'm thinking of all speeds from someone else, and then that's why we were using Katie. They were just swapped around for some reason. I think when I first got in here, I'm tripping. Yeah, this is attacks. I'm dumb. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me right in this very moment. There you go. Yeah, that's what we want to go with. Yeah, he did. It's true. It happens, man. It happens to the best of us. Yeah, we're already like, I'm about 5 or 6 hours into doing stuff here, so my brain starts to get mushy by the end of these streams. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. Did that so backwards, it's awful. Blue stacked over here. Getting stacked by the blues. Yeah, pretty much. That's unfortunately what we're stuck with at the moment. Still trying to burn that better rotation in my brain, and it's a struggle, man. Alright, just move your ass. Move your ass, Gwen. No? Okay. Sure. Oh, and then I forgot about a cancel. So let's start over and let's use a cancel, because that'll help a lot. Sure, man. What's up, Ryu? If it's, I mean, you can ask me now if you want, but because I got to switch my striker anyways, and I forgot to exit. Because ABL has to be different than World Boss Legend, and hitting try again doesn't boot you out. It actually lets you try again. Woo! All right, let's see here. Let's go skills. And we can use, I think we use Strange for snare. Yeah, and we get the full buff. Interesting. Oh, I think there's a couple schools of thought on that one, Ryu. You can either wait until you have 5 World Boss Legend clears, or I just wouldn't do it right out the gate. That's my main thing. You just need to have resources coming in. You're really going to struggle. You're probably in a good spot then if you're feeling comfortable with your dispatch. If you're getting like, you know, 4. I mean, how many World Boss Legend clears? Yeah, then you're good, brother. You're good. As long as your dispatch is built up so you're getting gold coming in is a big one. And materials, and you're doing your 5 World Boss Legend clears. Yeah, you're good to go, brother. Get in there. Get yourself a null. That's what I say. All right, let's see here. Let's make this happen now. All right, here I go. We're going to tone down the suck. We're going to crank up the badassery. And we're going to try and get a marginally decent Gwenpool run here. Yeah, for real. Like, get ready for your piggy bank to implode. Oh, come on. My fingers stopped working. That's all right. I think I went too early. No, we're good. Strange lingers, I think, for a while. Move, Grumble, move. Oh, get there. So many attacks with her. That was the one I needed to delay. And I just straight didn't, but that's okay. We'll just... Oh, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. I'm a liar. Don't listen to me. Damn, that was not good. That was wasted. And we don't have the cancel, so that's probably going to break the run. Okay, yeah, we can't get it up in time. That's okay. We'll try one more time here. That's what Bob says. With the co-op skill. It's such a shit Odin's might. Oopsies. Dang, that was not good. It's alright. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. Try and get into it quick, and I think we hit most of that on the end of the buff. I probably need to get in the habit of just cranking out the tier 4s whenever they're ready. Instead of waiting, because the buff lasts long enough that it'll like come back around. Like here, we still have several seconds there, it just fell off. So we missed a little bit of the buff, but that probably has more to do with me being slow than, you know, not being able to get it in there. Oh, the lag is so bad right now. I think we might lose Woo stacks on this run. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Ah! Whoa. Move your ass. Not good. Meh. 300 mil, easy. Oh, I thought you were joking about the score. I was like, yeah, dude. Just a little ways to go. We'll get 300 mil in no time. All right, all done there. Good enough for now. I am curious how that compares to what we've done in the past. That did not feel like a very good run at all. And like I've said, I am still procrastinating getting her build down, or her rotation down the correct way. Just wait. But that's what's happening. Oh, hey. Actually significantly better than what we have recorded. I'll be danged. We had 4.7 written down and we got 5.2. Well, hey. Look at us go. Welly, welly, well. Okay. There it is, man. ABL's done. Timeline quest, we're cooking. Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. Get back to that hidden timeline. Get those tier formats. Oh, yes, sir. Gonna grab me some Dimension Mission goodness really quick. Yeah, well, we'll take a shot at Crescent. Why not? We do not have a Crescent. We could use one of those. I mean, we couldn't use one of those. We could have one of those. Nice. All right. Grab some gold. Excellent. And I think that about does it. Ooh, nice 60 mil. Loving that. Yeah, I'll get that later. We got, yeah, I'm gonna do a big old dispatch push tonight in 14-2. Dude, I did 88 stages last night. 88 runs. We didn't get much. We got a couple good mythic. You got a couple mythic cards. I think 3 or 4 mythic cards. 3 6-star obelisks. And a couple good Uru, but no premium items at all. So I'll go back in tonight, see if I can actually, I'm going to try and get 100 runs going before I go to sleep tonight. And see if we can play all those out and maybe get a cheeky little sneak peek item for the live streams. For now, let's grab these. I think we get one more cool thing. Yes, we do. Maybe we'll save this one for tomorrow. Gosh, we've already done a lot today. We have done a lot. All right, man. Whoa, 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 whoa. We got all kinds of crazy going on my end. All right, we're gonna do this. I'm just wrapping up a few things before I get into account help, because we do account help and then I run. When we're done, I bolt out of here and I go eat food, go to the bathroom, all that good stuff, man. We are missing craft one time. Let's get this done. Boop, there we go. Easy peasy. Oh, and also we get the reset, dude. This is so completed. I'm tripping. Where I get to put in 20 runs today. So, sweet. Sweet. Here. While we're here, guys, doesn't really matter. I'm not pushing aggressively. I don't really care. I'm going to be honest, guys. The odds of us landing in the top 100 are extremely low. Because here in the last hour of timeline battle, before the reset, everyone gets pushed down because people push up with crystals. That's when people start really pushing and everybody will get dropped down. But I wanted to come in here because KT3 was asking about our timeline battle team and stuff. And I just so happened to see that the guy I was farming is sitting at number 1. So we're going to jump in here and I might lose. I don't know. This is the guy I was farming. I think he changed his team. So I may not be farming this guy anymore. And then I don't know what I'm going to do. No idea. don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I lean into Null really heavily because he's built strong on our account. I'll probably want Hela here instead of Colossus. We'll see. This Hela might even kill me. I don't know. You never know. So what I'm going to try and do is get up. I didn't want him to use the 2, but he will. Hopefully Sentry comes next. Yes. And sometimes the buffs from the 4 will linger. And I can come in with a lot of damage because the buffs from my previous kill are still chilling on my Null. I think. I haven't looked, but I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. Nice. Okay, we are farming this guy. Big time. So, wow. And that was without Hela, which is really nice because that gives us the extra defensive layers just in case. So, basically that's it, man. Like the guide says, I go in here, I just try to find somebody that I can clear as consistently as possible. I usually try to wait until the end of the day if I can. And then I just go in here. And lately, because it's been a struggle, these first couple clicks on the button, I pay attention to, right? So if I see, every once in a while, you'll see somebody with a team that is so obviously clearable, and you'll still get really good points from it. I could probably kill this team, but honestly, dude, that guy's setup fell over pretty easily. So I think we're just gonna look for him. But on my way up, I'll pay attention. Once you get in the top 20, you're just randomly moving between the top 20 players when you do this. So you don't need to be as careful. At that point, you're just looking for your target. Costs some gold, man. And I'll tell you, doing this when I'm tired, man, it's so brutal when you roll onto your guy and then you accidentally click it again. Oh, save me. Yeah, like these teams, usually I can clear through. I don't really want to go test it right now, and this guy maybe not. But a lot of the times, these teams with no support, I can get through them, but it's really scary because there's so many opportunities for my passive to get triggered, and then like, if Sentry triggers the passive and then we go against Wolverine, we die sometimes. It's inconsistent. All this is inconsistent. We could die right here. That's like my biggest problem. With no tier 4 Sentry, it's making it pretty difficult to make a team that can consistently get kills, but we'll see how we do here. So we'll go 2, 1, 3, and then what I want to do is get up in the 5, and we're just going to go straight into the 2. Because, yeah, this... oh, wow, we didn't use any skills. We got our passive triggered. This is not going well at all. I think I got blue stacked. I love blue stacks so much. Just stood there, no moves, just took it right in the face. Let's try that one more time, and maybe we get to actually play this time. And this is part of why I have not been letting myself take Timeline Battle very seriously. I have basically forgotten how to play on a phone at this point. It is extremely cumbersome for me because I have been playing on a keyboard now for about half a year. So going back to a phone for things like Timeline Battle feels absolutely horrendous. It feels so bad. So fortunately right now I'm just stuck dealing with every once in a while. I just lose control during a match and I lose because that's the way it is with BlueStacks. Make a PC client, Netmarble, pretty please. Pretty please, everyone else is doing it. You should too. Yep, pretty much. Right to the face. Well, I know he's in here somewhere. I will not rant about Timeline Battle. I will not rant. But anybody who thinks this is a good game mode, oh brother. Oh, there's so much for you to see, my sweet summer child. This is absolute assetry. There's not, like, tell me this isn't the most enthralling gameplay you've ever seen. Me clicking this button for a 1 in 20 chance of just finding the dude I want to fight. Woo, man. Holy smokes. Yeah, hella Colossus. For sure. Am I in control? Yes, okay. Good. That's what I wanted. Now we have the buffs. In with the 2. Clip him down. That hurt. This dude's punchy. Get up in the 5. Get the tier 4 skill. And then we should be able to take him down. And then with Colossus, occasionally this asshole will kill you, depending on who you're fighting. Pardon my... I don't swear very much, do I? I do a pretty good job. I got a dirty mouth when I'm not streaming. You guys don't even know if you just catch me on the live streams. Bro, I get creative with the language. But I try to keep it a little less spicy for the lives. Come on, man. You never know who's watching. And that's basically it, man. Some of the things I'm learning, like playing Null, the way I manipulated the 5 and the 4 to load me up with buffs, to like pre-buff right into the 2 against Sentry feels really effective. Again, I'm not watching the buffs. I could be tripping balls, but I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. Like I'm able to actually stack the buffs on myself, and then when Sentry comes out, blam, fly in with the 2, and he goes down, man. But those kind of things, just little nuances like that, I don't know, man. I ain't the PvP guy. I'm the free-to-play guy. I got no idea. I could show you how to lose in PvP if you want. I'm kind of joking, but there you go, man. There's a little PvP tutorial for you. You'll walk through of what I've got going on. All right, what's up, Salim? How you doing, my friend? Let's get in here and do some accounts, bros. Let's see what we got. I think we're looking at Salim, and Salim is here, which is great. I also have my neural XXX written down from yesterday, if you're here. Dark guy, dark gaming, dark you. It's your time. Dark gaming. Yeah, just give me yours, Dark Gaming, and then we'll go with what we've got, because I've got a few here, and this is supposed to be a mini one. I don't want to get too carried away. So give me, is that your IGN, Salim? Perfect. Love it. There we go. Yeah, Dark Gaming, give me your IGN and we'll look at yours. There you, oh, we do, I have yours. That's you. You're already on the list, brother. You're already on the list. All right, so we are good to go. All right. Yeah, let's just get this fired up. This is what I've got right now. Technically 3. I don't think Point's here. I'm going to move him to the side. I think we got to get Point tomorrow or another time. Let's start with these 3 right here. Welcome back, Nadar. All right. So if you're in there, we'll take a look at you. Get this thing off of me. Gosh dang. I feel like I'm connected by tubes. Because I was. All right, let's see here. We got Agent Phenom. 200 agent level. Nice, dude. Nice, nice, nice. Hey, no problem, man. We try. I try to get through them. It's tough. These are slow. I talk too much. But hey, it's what we got, man. Swords are looking pretty dang good. What do you say, dude? You know what I mean? You got 5s all over the place. You got a couple 4s. That looks like RNG to me, not being lazy. Hopefully you get some 6 gem swords pretty soon. What was the cooldown? I didn't even peek. Doesn't really matter. I just look for fun. Yeah, like 7.8. That's nice, man. That's a nice little cushion. All right, and then we got the cards, man. The cards will tell. Beautiful. I mean, that's the hybrid splash. It's the only one I like these days. Get that 20% HP proc, though. Gotta grab that. You can't get that too soon. Here is an example where 7 quality is absolutely not worth sacrificing this HP proc here, because that's like the whole reason to have this card on a PvE set, is to give yourself that big bump of HP in PvP. Other than that, it's just not even really worth having. Other than that, this just becomes a pretty bad card, actually, for a PvE set, if you think about it. Got no all attacks on the main stats, so it's really all about that HP proc. For sure. And let's see what's going on with Ghost Rider. Same thing with Ghost Rider, brother. Get that 20% all attack proc. It's like you've got these at 7 quality, but it sucks too, because these are the 2 that you have at 7 quality. Yes, my friend. I can't say right this second. It looks like you're pretty good on mythic cards, like you could spare some. Here's my tip. These are decent rolls, right? These are like good. You've got all attacks here. You know, you got some defenses. You've got energy defense, crit damage. Actually, this is pretty bad, but just save up some cards. Don't go at this with like 1 card and brick the roll off the 7 quality. Save up like 150 or 100 mythic cards over time. and then come back in here and auto reroll this to make sure you get the proc. And then, you know, maybe you set 5 quality as your minimum that you'll take, the proc, and then you could just set it there and see what you get. You know what I mean? Every time it hits those circumstances, the 5 quality or better and the proc, take a look. And maybe you take a less desirable stat and 6 quality, but you get that proc. And it's the same thing with the new Avengers. You want to make sure you get that 20 HP, 20% HP proc. And then let's look at your stars real quick. Because the bottom of the rest of these, again, yeah, with all of these, dude, you're missing every proc on your, on your cards. So that'll be big, dude. You might actually feel a huge difference in damage if you do that. Because think about this real quick. Say you roll the 20% energy proc here, which I absolutely suggest that you do, and you roll the 20% all attack proc here. Those stack. So now you're talking about a 40% attack bump to your energy attackers in ABL, ABX, World Boss Legend, even PvP. And that is a huge damage bump. You know what I'm saying? So like, and then physical attack proc here. So it's like the same thing. You're looking at 40% attacks if you have those procs. So do it over time. You don't need to rush and like brick all these qualities that you have, because I can tell you've re-rolled some to get good quality and stuff and decent optionals on the bottom. But yeah, I highly suggest picking up those procs because they're real good. All right, let's see here. And I don't think I'm crazy either. I could be wrong. I haven't like checked this with anybody, but that math works out for me. That checks as far as I'm concerned. Going down to 5 quality to pick up a 20% energy attack proc, certainly a good trade in my opinion. Energy attack's great. Crit rate is great. This is one tough. We're talking about locking undesirable stats. This is ignore defense. So with ignore defense, I always tell people if your ignore defense is comfortably capped everywhere else, you can lock like defense star here. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's going to be the case for you. Let's check real quick. Yeah, you're missing. Yeah, you've got ID there. So you've got 1 card with ignore defense. 35% is pretty good. So you want that at 40, right? I think is sort of like the baseline people like to see. Cooldown's probably just fine. So getting 1 more bump of ignore defense somewhere would be huge for you, but that's why I'm talking about all this. If you got that bump somewhere else, you could definitely lock this physical defense blue, because I'm pretty sure the only thing you're after here is ignore defense, right? What's the other one? Movement speed, right? So the defense would be okay. And that way you don't have to break pierce, but just an option. Or if you're feeling more like going for what's really, really good, of course, you can just lock the crit rate energy attack and roll for less free-to-play oriented stats on the rest of them. Cooldown is green. Crit damage is good. Crit damage is good. There you go. Bummer, but that's what we got. Crit damage is good. And then we've got crit damage here as well. So you're good on crit damage, man. And then a bunch of resists. Ouch. Ouchie. And then green all attacks. So crit damage is the only thing here you'd want to lock as far as I'm concerned. Here we've got poison resist, all defense, and crit rate. Nice. So good little, good 2 stars to lock here, but then the rest is looking pretty rough. And unfortunately, yeah, the ignored defense here is on red. So you'll actually lose. You need to watch that ID. Yeah. Watch that ignore defense. Just keep it around that 40% cap, because when you re-roll this, you'll lose the 11% you have here, which will be a big loss. So keep that in mind. And then here, what do you got? Phys attack's nice, cooldown's nice, and all basic defense is nice. Yeah, you got 3 you can lock here. So you can lock those 3 stats and roll the rest, especially since you've got so much crit damage on your other cards that's blue already. Re-roll that, man. That was a lot of tips. Hopefully that helps and wasn't like confusing. It was kind of a lot. What you got going on in here, man? That's spicy. Brilliant CTP of Greed with the nice roll. Rage. Wolverine's looking okay. Nice. Can't say I like seeing this. I don't know how that's working for you, Salim. I don't know how she works with a CTP of energy. I don't think she works very well. So at some point, you'll probably want to remove this and give her like a rage or a competition. Yeah. You got it. You know what's up. Yep, Mighty Refinement on Carnage. Nice. You do want that artifact bad. Because now you've got everything you need for him to be decent except that artifact. And without it, I imagine he just gets crushed. Be like Magic without the artifact. It's just not going to happen, dude. They'll just get creamed. Maybe gets a cheeky kill every now and again. But yeah, without the immortality, it's just brutal. Nice. Rage. Energy. Mighty Energy. Looks good. Yeah. Because of the striking, right? Is why people do that. Plus in PvE, she works well with an energy. Interesting. I like that. Rage there. Nice. I don't know about that, but I mean, screw Spider-Man. I don't know what he's doing with that energy, but I'm going to let him just do whatever he was doing. You got a Rage on Carol. Looks good. And a Rage on Ghost Rider. Nice. And then Sentries, 25. Mighty Authority, Old Black Silver Surfer. Okay. Nice. And then, yeah, you've got everything like built up down here, so I'm not going to worry about that too much at all. Definitely cooking with supports and stuff. Next tier 4, though. Sentry's an option, obviously, but he's expensive, and you need a better CTP for him, eh? A second Conquest would be nice before you maybe go with that investment. I'm saying that's a steep investment. Maybe you wait till you get the Mighty. Hey, take it easy, Sahaj. I appreciate you, brother. Thanks so much for hanging out. I hope you have a great night, dude. Get some rest. Yeah, you know, maybe you wait. Since he's so expensive, you wait till you get a better CTP here and then go with that choice. And in the meantime, well, you know, I just don't know. You could work with Thor. Look at getting the Allfather and working him up as a farmer. If you're not going to grab Rogue. But I'm a little confused about Rogue anyways as it is, so I just go with Thor. I don't know about Rogue, man. I don't know, man. I hear people talking about, like, what did Commander say today in his video? He said he got like a 22-second clear with his Rogue. I'm like, I hate you so much right now, dude. I hate you so much. But not this uniform, obviously, just to be clear. But I use Thor for farming. I think a lot of people do. If you're not going to get the seasonal, you might want to build up Thor. Get him his newest uniform. Just an option for sure. Yeah, I don't know. Who else could you build up to tier 4 here? Twinsies. Nice. Yeah, so if you're not buying seasonals, yep, I know, right? So she's a ways out anyways. Yeah, I haven't had a lot of luck with my Strange and farming Rifts. Some people have said that, Jorge, but like, I kind of haven't felt it. I don't know. I don't think people are crazy. I could see it because he's got so much AoE, but I just haven't felt it myself. My Strange does not do well in Rifts. Yeah, dude, I think that focusing on Thor might be a good idea. Getting his uni, building him up for a cheaper tier 4 while you try and find a second Conquest, or just go ahead and go with Sentry. I don't know what your plan was outside of that. I don't know if you said so. Yeah. I think maybe that's a good plan. You have a Rage. Should I put it on Storm? I would. Yeah, dude. I think Storm is an amazing target for a CTP of Rage. Competitions. Did you miss the competition CTPs? It looks like maybe you didn't get those, which is fine. Sucks, but it's fine. Because if you got those, she's a good target for a Mighty competition. But if you do not have the Mighty competitions, then a CTP of Rage on Storm would be a really good move. Basically, she's not going to do much for you with this, I don't think. And if you switch it, she's going to feel like one of the... Yeah. Oh, no, Salim, no. That's okay, man. I won't give you a bunch of grief. I would pull this, yeah, and give her a Rage. Just wait for a discount, for sure, my friend. Just wait for a discount. Because she's a powerhouse, dude. You'll cook with a Rage. She does great with the Rage, too. You don't, like, need the comp. I think she'll be fine. Yeah, and then of course, prioritize Sentry at some point. Other than that, man, you're doing good. You got all your supports down here, and it's kind of for your account. I feel like you kind of build your tier 4s selectively one at a time really carefully because you have a lot of old unis, so you're just kind of playing the waiting game. You have a lot of coverage, is I guess what I'm getting at. So you're not in a big hurry to build up a lot of these characters with old unis. You can leave them until the new meta presents itself, right? So whenever that is, whoever that is, you're probably better off picking up those uniforms. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Which is probably exactly where you were at. and part of why this looks the way it does. And I think you're killing it, man. I think it looks really good. Hopefully that helped you out. I'm going to move on here. Dark Gaming, you're still here, right, brother? I know we've been making you wait, brother, and I know patience ain't your superpower. Let's get in here and take a look, brother. I hope you're still here, man. So we've got Minoral XXX in the house. No problem, Salim. Appreciate you. All right. Let's go, Dark Gaming. Let's go, bro. Nice 5-star orange there. And yeah, you were what? 126 on the agent badge, so still pretty new. You know, quantifying how many exactly you need would just be counting up the days, I guess, right? And looking at the characters, I mean, I could make up a number off the top of my head, Aiko. Is it Aiko? Hey, by the way, I don't think I hate you. How you doing, man? Yeah, I'm not sure. We just have to like count up the days. 4 gem here, 3 gem here. So a little more work in the swords would be good, but you're early on. Just make sure, I say this all the time, just make sure you're clearing out the otherworld battle challenges if you need to. I personally think it's worth tanking your rating to complete all the challenges with like clear tickets, and then just build your way back up before the weekly reset if you can. But yeah, work on them if you can. If you're working on them getting bad RNG, happens. It happens. Nice. I'm really glad I clicked there because I was about to be like, let's see here. What you got going on, bro? Nice. Oh, ignore defense sitting at 39.2. Cooldown's probably a bit high, but, you know, not a problem necessarily. Just means you have room to adjust if you need to. Lose some cooldown for whatever reason. Nice. So we're just about done crafting your cards. This is a absolutely fantastic PvE set. Luna Snow, White Fox, Ghost Rider, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Cable. Ew. Looks good to me, man. What kind of blue stars you got here? Woo! This card is resistant. You could throw it in the fire. You could dunk this sucker in acid. It doesn't matter. Let it get hit by a lightning bolt. This card ain't going anywhere. It's so resistant. That sucks. But hey, what do you do, man? You just re-roll it later. That's what you do. Crowd control, lightning resist, kind of bummer again. Mind resist, bummer. Happens. We just picked a card, man. Happens all the time, right? So you work with what you got. Nothing to lock here, it looks like. So yeah, you just carry on, man. Re-rolling. All right, Ghost Rider, what you doing? Mind resist blue. Notorious. Attack speed's lockable. Movement speed is lockable if you're free to play and you don't need the crit damage. So if you're not finding yourself like, I believe it's crit damage on this one. And if you're finding that you're okay on crit damage, you can lock the movement speed to try and hold on to Pierce if you need to. But here, kind of a tough call. You don't really want to lock recovery rate. You really want to get those dodge stats if you can. Hey, Wayne, what's going on, bro? Maybe. We might have to do like an account thing for you. Let me, I gotta focus here. That's a big question, brother. I'll have to get back to you on that one. Let's see here. So yeah, you could lock attack speed, movement speed if you wanted, but you're also in a position here where you're kind of making excuses to lock the movement speed and or recovery rate or physical defense. And you know, you don't want to make too many excuses to try and keep Pierce on a card, as opposed to just going for the right stats and just locking the blue, letting it re-roll, and hoping for better stats. I kind of leave that up to you. You'll have to decide if these stats, any of these are okay to keep, and just make sure you're balancing it with how much of the stats that you should roll there you have. So another good example would be crit damage for movement speed. You're not struggling for crit damage, which maybe you're not, because maybe you have it on some other cards, you know, like you have some here. So energy attack, poison resist, crit damage, phys defense, mind resist, cold resist. This is tough again, man. Crit damage is a good lock, energy attack lock. And then here I would probably try to find an excuse. No, because there really isn't one. I don't think you have good ignore defense. But this is really stretching it, kind of like free to play logic. So little disclaimer there, this isn't the right path. This would be the very cheapy free to play path. Because you have ignore defense covered, you could consider locking physical defense. I don't really like it. I would just eventually like do this last, like enjoy this 5% Pierce while you've got it, right? Because you have plenty of other work to do before you worry about messing with this 5% Pierce card. Just leave this how it is for now. But later, if you do come back to this, you know, you're going to have to make a decision again of whether or not you lock 3 here or you just lock 2 and then go for more appropriate stats. And last but not least, we've got cooldown we can lock here, which this is great. I thought I was going to have to tell you to reroll all your cards. Here, at least you've got 3 good stats you can lock. So you lock all basic attacks. No, you don't. I'm sorry. You lock cooldown, not all basics. All basics is red here. Lock cooldown duration, ignore defense, and max HP. You got 3 really good stats. Lock those, roll the rest. Yeah, you got a lot of work to do. Hopefully that helps. But great card set. You're on your way. Let's take a look at your roster real quick. We got Venom tier 4. Nice with the mini rage. Very good. Gwenpool as well. Probably want to switch this to a mini rage when you can. This is a really good obelisk, but I think she's going to do better for you with a mini rage, especially since I can tell she's probably covering a lot of ABXL for you right now. And she'll do a lot better in ABXL without this proc. I found it's working for you again, I don't know, but I found it impossible to make this work for me in all the game modes. So just a piece of advice, up to you whether you do that or not. Nice, you got your rage on Thor, tier 4 Thor. We like that. We like that a lot. That's good. So you want to make sure you get your 2. I don't check this normally. I'm kind of glad I peeked. Make sure you're getting your energy attack Uru on your main characters especially. And your physical attack Uru. You can have 2 physical attack Uru on each gear. So as a PvE character, excuse me, she does not need HP Uru, and certainly not a 3-star HP Uru. So a good fix, just an example, when you get another 5 or 6-star, physical attack Uru that you can use, slap it on here, replace this. It's going to be, those little bits of stats add up, they count. So get attack stats, 2 energy attack Uru on each of these. So like, you should be good on skill cooldown, where you don't need skill cooldown on any of your Uru, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. Yeah. As long as you're in an alliance, you by default have 54, I believe, 14% from the alliance, 54% cooldown reduction, which is already 4% over cap. So that means any character that you have, and I hope I'm right here, but that means any character that you have a skill cooldown Uru on is doing nothing for you, because this stat is already capped. So this might as well be an energy attack Uru. And the same thing's going to be true. Again, I hate to tell you to override these, but your PvE characters don't want HP Uru. It just takes, first of all, you need these elsewhere. These are good tips. You need these HP Uru for your PvP characters, and they're hard to come by. So in the future, definitely don't put these on your PvE characters, in my opinion. Save them. Save them for Hulk. Save them for... So like here, you could have 2... These are good tips, bro. I'm glad we looked at your account, man. You want to get 2 6-star HP Uru on every one of your Hulk's gears. It will increase his damage a lot. Hulk's damage scales off of HP, and your Uru are actually a place where you can get a good amount of HP for your Hulk. You slap 6-star HP Uru on awakened slots, and it's going to give you a bunch of base HP, which is then going to be ramped up by all the percentage HP, right? So that'll be a big place for you to get some extra damage for your Hulk. And then just generally, by, you know, not putting these on your PvE characters, and using energy attack instead, you're going to start getting power boosts everywhere, all over your characters. So that was a lot on Uru. I hardly ever talk about Uru. There you go. Nice. Your Doctor Strange is almost tier 4, so it looks like that's your next tier 4. Same thing. Energy attack Uru. The only time you would, in fact, I don't know there's a time that you don't want your 2 energy attack Uru on every gear for an energy attacker. You always want to get that extra attack boost and then patch in stats you need. It's really the same thing. I'd be breaking down the same thing on every character, so I'll stop driving this home. But yeah, something you want to pay attention to in the future. And then we've got Ghost Rider here with an artifact. Nice. And a mini rage. Looks good. That's like surprisingly relevant. I don't know that this is doing a ton of good. I actually think the immunity debuffs might help. Don't know a lot. But I don't know that he needs guard break immunity. Maybe he does. I don't know, but an invincibility obelisk might be good for him. Or maybe maybe not, because invincibility might interfere with reflect. I don't know. That's an interesting question. If Silver Surfer is invincible, does he still reflect damage? Probably, knowing Marvel Future Fight. I'd say probably. Yeah, I'm sure. No worries, Dark Gaming. This is all just like when you get the stuff. Yeah, if you have no obelisks, you have no options. It's just the way it is, you know? You got the 3-star for Wolverine, so he could be somewhat viable for you in PvP, especially early on your account. So nice. Hopefully he's getting some kills for you. We talked about Hulk a little bit. I'm not even... I don't like this. I say that every time. I don't think it's terrible. I think it'll work okay. It's a big HP bump, and then, you know, the other stuff, so it's all right. Not a terrible decision. This guy wants a single skill damage proc, not a mini rage, surprisingly, but Iron Man does best with like the 200 damage proc if you can find it. And then other tips I can give you. Let me peek real quick. You've got Shuri, you've got Red Goblin, you've got Sif, no Valky yet, but that's probably just because you're waiting on her. Storm's Uni. My guy with the mighty CTP of competition coming up, dude. Prioritize this for a tier 4. 100%, man. 100%. What do you got? So you're doing Strange? I would probably go Strange Storm, man. She is so good, and you've got the mighty CTP of competition on her. Hell yeah. Get her built up and start cooking the game, man. Make it tremble before her. I'd build this up too. Sahaj isn't here, right? Because we don't want to let him know. Magic is actually pretty good. So you might want to consider building up your magic. I run her with a 4-star artifact as well. She's obviously a native tier 1, but you do have the uniform, you have the artifact. Probably worth building her up sometime soon. I would prioritize her, obviously, like over Carnage without an artifact. It's me personally. What else we got going on down here? Couple supports down here. I want to take a peek real quick. I'm going slow. I was supposed to go fast, but hey, we try to do them right, man. Make sure you get M'Baku built up. Use tickets, whatever it takes. M'Baku is extremely good support. You want to use tickets to build him up. I was checking for Valkyrie as well, but it looks like you haven't got her yet, which is no big deal. That happens. Let's go ahead and, yeah, I'll check Thanos really quick, and then we're going to move on. Because that was a lot of suggestions, and I think we looked at just about everything. Where is your Thanos? Did I walk right past him? There he is. There he is. You got your other CTP of competition on your Thanos. Interesting call. Sure. Build him up and use him while he's relevant, because I don't think this uniform is going to hang in here much longer. I don't think this is crazy talk, but like, as far as Universal Villain goes, I think we are more than ready for somebody to come in and absolutely shake up the Universal Villain meta. Hopefully a Universal Alien, man. Hopefully, like, I don't know, maybe Loki gets a new uniform. I have no idea, but we are ready for that meta to get shook, man. No doubt about it. It's been a long time, so hopefully you get some use out of that before that changes. Because I don't know, yeah. I don't know how to tell you if that's a good... I don't know how this works on Farmer Thanos. I have no idea. No idea. To see him, it's a mighty CTP, so I'll bet he does damage, but, you know. There you go, my friend. Hopefully that helps. Yeah, that was a lot of tips, dude. Hopefully that helps you out, Dark Gaming. Let's get on to the last one we got on the list here. Wrong list. I think I broke the list, guys. How did I do that? Oh, no. Oh my gosh, and the chat's too active. I'm not going to be able to find it. Oh no. Who was the last account I linked? And how did I like destroy him? I had him written down in my notes. We had one more we were going to look at. Who was it? Oh no, I can't get back far enough to find out in the chat. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. You're not even making that up. That's 100% who it was, who it is, and who we shall look at right now. Bam. That's who it was. Sorry about that. Let's go. 159 agent level. Doubled up swords. You probably want to fix this here soon. You're getting to the place where you want to... Let's see, what do we got, guys? The Otherworld Battle season shifted pretty recently, so probably, what, like 20-something days, I think? 22. Wow, good job, Brain. 22 days until the season reset. I don't know how much you've cleared out the season challenges so far, but make sure you get all those challenges done for Otherworld Battle so that you can work on those swords. Because there's a ton of room for improvement here. You want to shift towards one sword of each color. For sure. Try and get away from the 2 blues here and stuff like that. Yeah, and that's really it. I mean, just keep working at them and just make sure you're getting everything you can from those challenges to work on those swords. And I'm telling everyone now, if you want, wait for that discount, man. Save some gold. Because when you work in bulk like that, when you like clear out all the Otherworld Battle challenges and you've got like 2,000 Rune of the Unknown, hits your purse heavy, man. It hits your gold. So good set of cards here. This looks great. Absolutely great. You'll love to see it. What's going on here? Dude, respectable rolls for 7 quality. That's nice. That's nice. You got the Fizz attack. No energy attack is fine. You got the cooldown duration. Looks good. Looks good. And then you got Fizz attack. Green. Unfortunate. Crit rate. Crit rate's the lock here. Everything else has got to go. You could consider crowd control time over dodge. It's one... I got to figure out a way to say this instead of repeating what I'm trying to say every time. Like, this is a secondary stat, so if you want to go for primary stats, you should roll for dodge here. If you think you can afford a secondary stat, you could lock this. There you go. That's not bad. Got to figure out a concise way to say that, because I got to say it a lot. Crit rate here you can lock. Same thing. I wouldn't lock recovery rate, so crit rate here and let it roll. That's my suggestion. As much as it sucks, you'll break the Pierce, but maybe not, because you might roll blue stars. You just got to, like... just gotta let them land where they're gonna land. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think it's crit rate and roll here. What do we got going on here? Thank you, honey. Good morning. All basics is red. Crit rate can lock. All basic defense is fine to lock if you're into it. And max HP is good to lock. So you've got 3 good stats you can lock here. Very nice. Missing the proc on the bottom. Here we've got the proc on the bottom. Low quality, but that's okay. I like to see the procs, man. I just know early game these helped me a ton. I can't speak to how these procs are for people with like maxed out accounts. I would think they are still relevant and quite good and you would want them. But I know that early game these helped me a ton. So I definitely recommend people get them. And we got Fizz attack blue, crit damage blue, and dodge blue. So 3 nice stars to lock. Yeah, good. Thank you, guys. I never really like cleared it up with some pros about whether or not those hold on to their relevance and you really want them, but I feel like they're crucial. So good to know that I'm not crazy and you do want to make sure you have those procs. But yeah, 3 good stats to lock here. Fizz attack, crit damage, and dodge are all good to lock there. And here we've got energy attack, dodge, and resist. So you can lock dodge and energy attack. And unfortunately, you just got to roll the rest. And here, make sure you get that proc. I'm sticking to my guns there. I don't think 7 quality is ever worth losing a really good proc on the bottom. I think you could argue that 7 quality maybe outweighs like 1 attack stat. So like energy attack here, right? Or something like that. So you missed 1 good stat. But if you're missing an all attacks proc, 7 quality just is not better than 20% all attack. So I don't know when you fix that problem, you know. Maybe now all your cards are crafted, so maybe your mythic cards are freeing up and you can work on the bottom of your cards a little bit. But yeah, get those procs. And other than that, work in progress. Just takes time. Really good card set, though. Really good choices of cards. And in here we've got a Mighty Greed. You know, normal spiel about artifacts. Don't do that. Juggernaut is going to be really mad if you ever acquire him, and he will probably hit you with the tip of his helmet. And nobody wants to be hit by the tip of Juggernaut's helmet. You know what I'm saying? Ugh. Anyhow, moving on. Greed's good. Greed is good. And then we've got Silver Surfer with the Mighty Conquest. Very nice. Wolverine's looking good. Needs that second conquest for a mighty, but I'm sure you're on top of that. Rage, 0.9 per 1. Looks good, man. Looks good. What you got here? HP. How does a proc work with Hulk? I see this a lot. Does it line up okay? I've never tried it. You love my hiss? I love that you love my hissing. Hey man, sometimes you gotta hiss. That was rough. That's a 5-star artifact. That ain't even like a 3-star, you know, on the wrong character. Anyways, I wonder sometimes how the single skill works. Yeah, on Hulk, I think you can make it work, so. Sure. Oh yeah. And then yeah, HP, looks good. Mighty Energy, nice. Regen, sure. Wrong Ghost Rider, so no big deal. 0.9 per 1's perfect. Again, careful with the artifacts. Storm's got 0.8 per 1 crit with crit rate. Nice. Gwenny needs a uni. Nice. Back to basics with the destruction. Nice. Invincible, crit rate, ignore dodge. That'll work. I think that does work actually quite well for him. Hey, no problem. What's up, Nagy? How you doing, bro? Good to see you, man. Glad you made it, dude. Glad you made it. Trying to get a mini rage for him, sure. Yeah. Be better. Yeah, no, dude, there's nothing like that double HP mini rage too. I mean, there's better things, but it feels so good to land that double HP mini rage. Hard to find though, man. It really is hard to find that. Nice Loki artifact there. And the rage, nice. Love to see it. Interesting, man. So you got some interesting options here. Ooh, nice mighty CTP of insight on Fury. And an insight on Coulson. Nice, dude. Haha! Look at that. That's such a bad artifact. What? Oh, I'm tripping. Oh. Oh. Cool. We got the rest of our chicken coop. Nice. So, let me give you some tips here real quick. That ain't the tip of Juggernaut's helmet. So, Storm obviously is a great tier 4. I mean, I'm going to say that until I run out of breath. She is incredibly good. Wanda, I would take advantage of for sure. A good option for a tier 4, no doubt about it. You get Gwenpool's uni, she's a shoo-in. If you don't, no worries, just go with Storm. You probably want this uniform though, yeah? Because do you have this uniform and she's just wearing her naked look, or are you just waiting for a discount maybe? Gotcha, nice, there you go. Yeah, you got it, dude. It's looking good. Just those few minor changes and watch your artifacts in the future. But it looks like you're doing really good, man. Yeah, you got all your supports here. Nice, you got Ghost Panther in the house. Looks good, man. Waiting for Black Friday? Sure. Sure. Well, let's see. Like, I think it might just food for thought, right? Something to consider. You may be better off holding off on tier 4ing Gwenpool, right? Because if you tier 4 Storm, I don't know how long that's going to take you. It depends on your time frame. You probably have this mapped out in your head better than I do. But tier 4 Gwenpool is not going to do anything for you in this uniform. She's going to suck. That's all she's going to do. So you could consider going tier 4 Storm and maybe working on Null. And then, because you have his uniform. And then, closer to Black Friday, tier 4 your Gwenpool when she's got the uniform, right? Something to consider, I don't know. Could be wrong, and this can take so long that maybe that won't like fit it. Although we've got months, so that might be a good play. I don't know. But yeah, looking good, dude. And yeah, obviously really good choices for tier 4s here. There's 4 of them right here, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great choices for tier 4s. No doubt about it. And yeah, your supports look great, dude. Looking really good, man. Heck yeah, dude. Thanks for sharing your account, man. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here for today. That was a good one, guys. I had fun today. We had W's, we had L's, we had ups, we had downs. It got crazy. Some help, some not so helpful. Hey, man, it's all in a day's work. All right, my friends, if you enjoyed the stream today, you learned anything, you had a good time, go ahead and hit that like button. Helps out a lot. If you want to see more of the live stream series we're doing every day at 8:30 a.m. Pacific time, hit that subscribe button. Part 2 of the ultimate free-to-play and new player account guide went live this morning. Check that out if you want. Also, a special thank you to all you guys that watch those who I know don't really need to be watching them. I appreciate you greatly. And we've also got more guides coming, dude. Part 3 of that guide is going to be out here within the next like 48 hours. May not be tomorrow morning, might be the next day. Anyhow, guys, however it happens, I'm old and gray. This is free to play. And I hope you all have a fantastic day. We'll see you on the next one, y'all.